Hey, I got excited then. It said CUFC trending on Twitter. Then I realised it was fucking Colchester. Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Another match and another episode of Hillz FM Matchday with Liam Cook. We are coming to you live from Pack Meadow in beautiful Coleshill for tonight's fixture in the Midland League Premier Division. It's Coleshill Town versus Coventry United, and it is live and uninterrupted, unless you count half time, here on Hillz FM Matchday live on YouTube. We are just 10 minutes away from kick-off at Pack Meadow for this hotly anticipated game. Coventry United, of course, joint top. Well, they were joint top of the league, but now they're down to joint second after Quorn overtook them in the league. But it's been quite the week for Coventry United. 2 wins and 2 in the league, and of course that 5-1 victory over Lichfield, meaning the Red and Green Army will take on Bedworth United in the next round of the FA Cup, the highest ranked opposition that Coventry United have ever faced. So it's going to be a special day in a couple of weeks' time. It's on non-league day as well, so make sure you get yourself down to Sphinx Drive for that match. Right, we're going to go through a run-through of the starting lineups now as we get set for this encounter. Let's start with our hosts, Coleshill Town. Starting in goal, number 1, Paul Hathaway. Number 2, Andre Gonzalez. 3, Josh Quainer. 4, Madhu Jara. 5, Robert Evans. 6, Samuel Brooks. Number 7, Luke Barlone. 8, Thomas Wheel. Number 9, Shane Benjamin. 10, Simeon Coburn. And 11, Giovanni Dante. And on the bench we have number 12, Hesse Race. 14, Dean Rathburn. 15, Michael Beckley. And 16, Ionut Bursko. And now the Coventry United lineup, starting goal number 1, Rich Morris. 2, Pierre Mudim. 3, Tommy Glasgow. 4, Jean Dacoury. 5, Callum Burgess. 6, Jamie Coleman. 7, Kevin Thornton. Number 8, Chris Cox. 9, Kai Williams. 10, Josh O'Grady. And number 11 is Brian Unlove. On the bench for Coventry United, number 12, Elliot Palmer. 14, Lewis Hudson. 15, Adam Bilic. 16, Antonio Williams. And 17, Muzzy Unduna. So those are the starting lineups for today's match at Pack Meadow. We are just under 10 minutes until kick-off.
Good evening and welcome to Pack Meadow, where today's opponents in the Football Premier League are Coventry United. We'd like to welcome supporters, officials and players of Coventry United. Lining up this evening for Coventry United.
Here's another recap for you.
Richard Morris. Number 2, Pierre Mudine. Number 3, Thomas Glasgow. Number 4, Jean Dacoury. Number 5, Callum Burgess. Number 6, Jamie Coleman. Number 7, Kevin Thornton. Number 8, Captain Chris Cox. Number 9, Kai Williams. Number 10, Joshua O'Grady. And number 11, Brian Unlove. On the bench today for Coventry United, number 12, Elliot Palmer. Number 17, Muzzy Nduna. Number 14, Lewis Hudson. Number 15, Adam Birrick. Number 16, Antonio Williams. Lining up for Coleshill Town this evening, number 1, Paul Hathaway. Number 2, Andre Gonzalez. Number 3, Josh Quainer. Number 4, Madhu Jara. Number 5, Robert Evans. Number 6, Sam Brooks. Number 7, Luke Barlone. Number 8, Tom Wheel. Number 9, Captain Shane Benjamin. Number 10, Simeon Coburn. And number 11, Giovanni Dainty. On the bench today for Coleshill, number 12, Jesse Race. Number 14, Dean Rathbone. Number 15, Mikael Beckley. Number 16, Arnett Beresco. And number 17, Gavin Horan. The team should be out shortly. I hope you enjoy the game.
So there you go, I didn't have to run through the teams at all. The stadium announcer could have done it all for me. But you know what, it's always nice to do it twice, isn't it? They do say so nice you do it twice. We're going to be keeping you up to date with the latest scores from around the grounds today here on Hillz FM Matchday, especially Coventry City. They're in action at Carrow Road for the second time this season already. I tell you what, we're not even a month in yet, and City have already played Norwich twice. This one is in the EFL Cup, formerly known as the Capital One Cup, the Carling Cup, the Worthington Cup, the Milk Cup, the League Cup, the Football League Cup. Basically, it's a competition run by the EFL. That's all you need to know about it, all right? The Coventry City are going to be playing Norwich at Carrow Road, 7:45 kickoff. You can catch the latest goings on here on Hillz FM Matchday. We're going to be bringing you score updates from that match. There's also a fair few other EFL Cup second round matches, including Burton. They are taking on Liverpool, Crystal Palace and Blackpool. That's currently 0-0. I think they've already started there. Chelsea at home to Bristol Rovers. Everton against Yeovil. Exeter against Hull. Northampton at home to West Brom. And Peterborough against Swansea. You've got Stevenage v Stoke and Watford versus Gillingham. So quite a few matches there, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's still a few matches that haven't gone through. It's 21 matches all in all, and as we said earlier, Crystal Palace and Blackpool has already started. That was 7:30 kickoff. It's a bizarre time to have a match, isn't it? 7:30. Usually not 7:45 or 8 o'clock. Luckily there's no 8 o'clock fixtures from what I can see. Oh, no, wait a minute. There it is. Reading versus MK Dons. That's a fixture for you that starts at 8 o'clock. So we'll go for them. The fixtures one more time. Palace against Blackpool, that's 0-0, it's already kicked off. Northampton at home to West Brom. Peterborough versus Swansea. Preston North End entertain Oldham Athletic. QPR at home to Rochdale. Scunthorpe versus Bristol City. Now, interesting story here. Bristol City only sold 72 tickets in advance for this match. So, yeah, I mean, obviously it's payday for a lot of people today, so we'll have to wait and see if many people turn up. Stevenage are at home to Stoke. Norwich versus Coventry City, of course, we'll keep a special eye on that one. Oxford versus Brighton. Newcastle United at home to League Two Cheltenham Town. Millwall versus Nottingham Forest. Luton Town at home to Leeds United. Could be another cup shock for Luton. Exeter at home to Hull City. Watford at home to Gillingham. You've got Wolves versus Cambridge. Blackburn versus Crewe. Burton against Liverpool. Chelsea, Bristol Rovers. Derby at home to Carlisle. A bit of a trip for the Carlisle fans. Everton versus Yeovil. And of course the 8 o'clock kickoff, Reading and MK Dons. So 4 minutes to go until kickoff here at Pack Meadow. And the players are going to be coming out very shortly. You see the players lining up for Coventry United to our right hand side.
Let's hear a big warm welcome for both teams as we get to the pitch.
And here come the players of Coventry United and Coleshill Town. That's right, you can hear Chelsea Dagger in the background. I just hope you can hear me over it. Live Midland League Premier Division action tonight here at Pack Meadow. Coventry United against Coleshill Town, live on Hillz FM Matchday. So we'll go through a run through of the starting lineups again shortly as the players get into their positions. So let's go for a run through of the starting lineups. Once again, starting with our host Coleshill Town. Number 1, Paul Hathaway. 2, Andre Gonzalez. 3, Josh Quainer. 4, Madhu Jara. 5, Rob Evans. 6, Sam Brooks. 7, Luke Barlone. 8, Tom Wheel. Number 9, Shane Benjamin. And number 10, Simeon Coburn. Finally, number 11, Giovanni Dainty. And for Coventry United, this evening, we have number 1, Rich Morris. 2, Pierre Mudim. 3, Tommy Glasgow. 4, Jean Decouri. 5, Callum Burgess. 6, Jamie Coleman. 7, Kevin Thornton. Number 8, Chris Cox. 9, Kai Williams. 10, Josh O'Grady. And 11, Brian Unlove. And the substitute for Coventry United, number 12, Elliot Palmer. 14, Lewis Hudson. 15, Alan Bilic. 16, Antonio Williams. 17 is Muzzy Nduna. So we are all set to go here at Pack Meadow. Live coverage of Coleshill Town versus Coventry United. Well, thankfully for the visual equipment, the sun has dipped beneath the horizon, so we'll finally get a decent shot of the action here at Pack Meadow on this 3G surface. And we are underway at Pack Meadow. Live coverage of Coleshill Town versus Coventry United is underway. United immediately lose the ball there to Sam Brooks, and a foul given against Brian Unlove. And that was quick. 10 seconds in, United give away their first foul. Coming over to take the kick is going to be Paul Hathaway, the number 1. Takes a swift goal kick onto the right-hand side, looking for Luke Harlow, and it's gone out. He's headed it out for a goal kick. Now, this is not an easy surface to play on for Coventry United. The last time United played on this surface, the player broke his leg, and that was Ben Valance. So luckily he's on the mend. Hoping he'll be back around Christmas time. But Chris Cox is back in the starting lineup after suffering a tight hamstring last week. He was not risked during the cup match against Lichfield. But Rob Prinzel could have made an appearance today. But because of the 3G service, he's not been risked as Kai Williams wins the ball back. Now Josh O'Grady takes it away from Dainty. Kai Williams onto the left-hand side now with Chris Cox into the centre. He's looking for options and finds it on the right-hand side with Pierre Mudim. Nods it to Josh O'Grady. He's got Decouri behind him. Instead plays it onto the left-hand side. Good chest control there by Jamie Coleman. Coleman clears it. It's put out there for a throw-in by Rob Evans. Early opportunity for Coventry United to create a chance. Throw in a decent position on this left-hand side. Tommy Glasgow is going to be taking it. Battle for the left-back position between Tommy Glasgow and Lewis Hudson has evolved in the wake of Ben Valance's injury. Two very different players. Glasgow very much a utility player. He fills the void so well. Takes the throw into Thornton. United forced to play it back with Jamie Coleman just inside their own half. Chips it towards the penalty area. Easily dealt with there by the centre-back, Rob Evans. Once again, it's a United throw. It's going to be taken by Chris Cox. Thornton, back to Cox. Back to Thornton, crossing opportunity. Offside called by the linesman. And Kai Williams, I think he realised that it was a free kick and went to try and wrestled with the ball from Andre Gonzalez, but he's realised now it is going to be a free kick to be taken by Paul Hathaway. Hathaway takes the goal kick. Cox jumps and meets it with a header. Decouri, Burgess tries to clear it. He'll finish the job this time. Kevin Thornton. And he's up for Tommy Glasgow on the left wing. Support with Thornton there. Thornton plays 1-2 with Glasgow. Back to Thornton. Jamie Coleman. Looking for options. And we'll find one through the centre. Threads it through to Kevin Thornton. Now Coleman once again. Williams tries to flick it on for Glasgow. Couldn't get a clean contact on the ball. Barlone. Gonzalez hoops it away. Looking to find Benjamin. Coleman does well to head the ball away. Now Kevin Thornton. Williams making the run on the left-hand side. Can he find him? He plays it through for Brian and Love. Now Thornton once again. Handball claims against Kevin Thornton, and the referee agrees. There will be a free kick to Coventry United. Thornton not happy. Kevin Thornton involved in an incident there with Tom Wheel. Free kick's been given against Thornton. And Tom Wheel not happy with Thornton. I believe he kicked the ball at him. I think Wheel was trying to take the free kick and Thornton got in the way. The referee is dealing with the situation. United have all of their men in their own half as halfway players take this free kick. Just beyond the halfway line. Cox is heading it and Thornton will clear the danger. He does so. Can Williams keep it in United's possession? Gonzalez gets a header on it, but Williams brings the ball away, dodges one challenge, and United are given a free kick there. A foul by Madhu Jara on the sprinting Kai Williams. It's difficult to stop him once he gets going, and Coleshill know that. They don't want to let him get into his stride. John DeCoury in the centre circle, lays it off for Josh O'Grady. United just biding their time, looking for an opening. It's not going to be easy to break down this Coleshill side. John DeCoury, he's got Cox on the right hand side and finds Chris Cox. He's beaten to the ball there by Simeon Coburn. Trying to win it back there, but Quainer will get it away. Quainer finishes the job looking for Shane Benjamin, the captain. It's it back to Jara. Still going Coburn with an opportunity here. Coburn, wheeled, back to Coburn. Shooting opportunity, tries to put it through for Benjamin, and then comes Wheel! And it's 1-0! Early goal for Coleshill Town! Tom Wheel puts the home side 1-0 up. Fantastic passing move.
In the 6th minute, golden goal winner is in the 6th minute.
Just 6 minutes in. And Coleshill Town take the lead with their first attack of the game. And Coventry United, they've got some work to do here at Pack Meadow. And we get ourselves underway once again. Coventry United a goal down after just 6 minutes. Chandakouri looking for Kai Williams. It's a stabbed out play there by Andre Gomez. Gonzalez, I should say. Chandakouri into the centre with Chris Cox. United making some progress now. O'Grady surrounded there by Coleshill players and loses the ball. Shane Benjamin. Barlone onto the left hand side, headed away there by Chris Cox. And push from behind there and Josh O'Grady by Madhu Jara. So United try to restart the match, but Josh O'Grady's boot is off, so the referee is going to request that the free kick be taken again when O'Grady is ready. And Morris takes a quick free kick with Josh O'Grady forward to Chris Cox. United inside enemy territory now, but not for long. O'Grady is tripped by Giovanni Densi. Jara. Now Barlone. Can he beat his man here? Williams and Glasgow with him. He's forced back. Gonzalez. He dodges the challenge of Kai Williams. Now Jara. Onto the left-hand side now with Josh Quainer. Coburn back to Quainer. Benjamin. United trying to push Coleshill back. And it's put out for a Coventry United throw there. Quainer unable to keep it in. Pierre moving to take this throw in. Chris Cox moved him. And a good slide challenge there from Shane Benjamin. Put it out for another United throw, this time a little bit further up. Moved him to take it once again. Watch out for Pierre Mudham. He's taken a fancy to attacking football down the right-hand side this season. It could well be a threat for United. They're going to equalise early on. Coleman nods it back to Rich Morris. Callum Burgess, who has returned from holiday in the last couple of days. Burgess lofted ball for Brian and Love, the brother of former Coventry City player Peter and Love. Cox lobs it for another former Sky Blue, Kevin Thornton. United win themselves a throw-in on the right-hand side. Cox takes it, throwing long down the wing towards Brian and Love, and able to keep the ball. It's part from another throw by Sam Brooks. United making steady progress down this right-hand side. Terry Anderson acting as ball boy there, throwing the ball to Pierre Mudham. Thornton makes himself available, but Thornton delays the throw. O'Grady. Mudham able to control it. O'Grady slide tackle there from Coburn. Mudham brings it away, and United have won themselves a free kick as Coburn tripped Mudham on the way through. And this is a decent position to get a cross in for Josh O'Grady, trying to swing it in from this right-hand side. Mudham and O'Grady over it, and no doubt Kevin Thornton will be in the mix as well. Not many options in the centre, so you'd assume they'd take a short one. They've got the same amount of options on the ball than in the area. Just Kai Williams, Brian and Love and Chris Cox in the area. They are going to try and put it in. It's headed up, not out there by Tom Wheel. Back into the area. Brian and Love back to goal. Scores it for opportunity for Coventry United, and it's just saved there as Kevin Thornton tried to turn and shoot. But Paul Halfway able to get his gloves on it. And the ball is in the Coleshill keeper's possession. 10 minutes gone at Pack Meadow. Coleshill 1, Coventry United 0. Well, there hasn't been many instances on Hillz FM Matchday where United have been behind, but this is one of the rare ones. Wheel lofts it onto the left-hand side, looking for Coburn. Mudham gets there first, nods it to Josh O'Grady. Mudham, United got to try get us out of danger here. He's dodged the challenge of Coburn. Mudham stops his run and plays it back to Callum Burgess. Now Coleman. Fantastic long ball there by Coleman, looking for Chris Cox. Just misses the head of the United youngster. It's come down to Chris Cox, the captain, into the centre with Kevin Thornton. May try one from long range. The control lets him down, and Giovanni Denti able to put it out for a throw. Coventry United once again supporting their club in their numbers. And another ball is required. It's the second time that United have been to this ground, Pack Meadow, in the opening month of the season. With a pre-season game here in July. Glasgow takes the throw into Brian and Love. Coes will nick the ball away, but Williams blocks the attempted pass. United unable to use the ball to their advantage. It's a clearance now towards United's goal. Rich Morris has got to be careful here. He just managed to volley it away before Denti can get anywhere near the ball. Jarrah onto the left-hand side looking for Coburn. Coburn's picked it up. Mudham's there with him. Crossing opportunity now for Coburn, and it's across the face of goal, but once again United caught out there. This is always going to be a tough fixture for Coventry United. United had themselves a throw-in, and Tommy Glasgow will take. Chris Cox nods it on, looking for Brian and Love. Gonzalez gets there first. Evans, Quainer, now Sam Brooks, and that will go straight out for a Coventry United goal kick. Well, Brooks could have taken his time there and built from the back for Coleshill Town, but decided to go for the long ball. United have restarted play. Rich Morris onto the right hand side now with Callum Burgess. United utilising that back five The 2 wing backs and 3 centre backs. A sound defensive strategy so far has not meant a clean sheet for Rich Morris. Williams linking up well by Tommy Glasgow down left hand side. Williams isn't going to get there, and it's going out for a Coleshill throw-in. And to take the throw is going to be Rob Evans, the centre back. Launches it up line, and it goes straight out. And Jamie Coleman has to race to collect the loose ball. It goes out for a Coventry United throw. Not the best throwing I've ever seen from the Coleshill man. Glasgow's was a lot better. Josh O'Grady. Now Moodham. Tries to dodge Quainer, and United have won themselves a free kick there. Quainer and Moodham running into each other. The referee sees it as a United ball. Grady chips the free kick over to Jamie Coleman in the centre circle, looking for options, tries to find Brian and Love in the area on the right hand side. He's not going to get there, but Hathaway is. Good attempt there from Jamie Coleman. But Love just didn't have the height on him to knock that ball away from Hathaway. He cuts out another Coleshill attack. O'Grady's got space on the right hand side. This is a position that Josh O'Grady thrives from. Trying to beat Quainer. Still going Josh O'Grady. And he can't dodge both challenges there. Quainer and Dainty teaming up, sandwiching O'Grady and coming away with the ball. United appealing for a free kick, falling on deaf ears as far as the referee is concerned. Jarrah. Looking for Barlone on the right hand side, and that is a free kick. Kai Williams bringing down Luke Barlone. And the free kick's going to have to be taken against Barlone, trying to chip the lead. Long free kick into the penalty area. And it is going to be the right back, Andre Gonzalez. Another exotic name for this level of football. The young fullback to take this free kick on the edge of the penalty area. And it's chipped in by Barlone. And Benjamin tries to get there. And it's headed over by Benjamin. And it will be a United goal kick. So 15 minutes gone. Still Coleshill 1, Coventry 0. Rich Morris steps up, ready to blast this ball out of his penalty area. O'Grady nods it on. Who's there? Moodham racing onto it, but he won't get there in front of Sam Brooks, who boots it up line out for a throw into Coventry United. And Burgess will take. Here's Moodham to take the throw in now. Still waiting for the right time to throw it. Evans gets on it first, and Coleshill come away with the ball. Shane Benjamin, the captain, and puts it down line for Thomas Wheel. Tries to put it back into the centre. The Corey gets there, and Coleman able to clear the danger for now. But Benjamin tries to find Luke Barlone on the right hand side, but his pass was a little bit ambitious. Glasgow to take this throw in to Kevin Thornton. You've got to be careful here as Barlone trying to make a nuisance of himself. Thornton again. Tries a little dummy run. 1-2 with Glasgow. Thornton's got to get this one away. Plays it back to Jamie Coleman. Back to Thornton. United playing a dangerous game here. Trying to play it around at the back. Glasgow eventually deals with it. Kai Williams. Can he get past Gonzalez? Kai Williams, we've said that once he gets started, you ain't going to stop him. Still going Williams. And he's barged to the floor illegally by Robert Evans. Correct decision by the referee. Free kick on the left-hand side. Kai Williams has got rockets for legs. His speed is just something special. United ready to swing in this free kick from the left-hand side. Josh O'Grady to whip it in towards the far post, and it's gone out for a goal kick. The header at the far post going wide. It looks like it was Cox who got his head on it.
Bang on, no, he wasn't even looking at the ball. Yeah. But if you're not even looking at the ball, and you're blocking.
The referee having a word with Callum Burgess, and may well have been I think it was a free kick to Coleshill. For a little bit of pushing and shoving by Callum Burgess, something that's not going to be allowed this season. It is basically in goal kick position, so home side starting again from the goal, halfway, hoops it away, looking for Shane Benjamin. Benjamin heads it on. Coburn nods it back to Benjamin. Thornton tries to dispossess him, but the size difference is substantial in Benjamin's favour. Dainty, Tom Wheel, Barlow. Once again, Tom Wheel. And a through ball looking for Coburn. Will he keep it in? It's gone out for a Coventry United throw-in. So in a way they have kept the ball alive. They've got to try and win it back from United. In that bottom right corner. Throwing up line. And Cox receives a push in the back, but it's a United throw. 20 minutes gone, still 1-0 to Coleshill. United looking to continue their 100% start to the season. I think just 4 clubs in the Premier Division have a 100% record after 2 games. United are one of them. Gomez on the right hand side. Cox tries to block the long pass but can't get onto it. Barlow and the pressure from Glasgow in the corner. What's he going to do here? He's got Gonzalez down line, finds Andre Gonzalez. Puts in the cross and it's tipped over there by Rich Morris. That was heading for the top corner.
Keeper should have held it.
And Rich Morris doing well to palm that one away. No chance he was going to hang on to that one. And it will be a corner to Coleshill. So he swung in from the left wing. It's put in, headed away at the near post by Pierre Moodham. It's an opportunity for Jarrah. Attempted shot. Could only go as far as, I think it was Barlow who attempted to have it, went over the crossbar. And we'll restart with a goal kick. Rich Morris to restart the game with this goal kick.
Is it called what?
Blasts that ball away onto the head of Cox, unmarked. O'Grady back to Cox, still in space. Lofted ball towards Kyle Williams in the penalty area, but it's headed back to his goalkeeper well by Rob Evans. Kyle Williams to Wheel and squares it for Josh O'Grady on the halfway line. Looking for some options here and finds Kyle Williams, who switched onto the right hand side. Can he get past Sam Brooks? No, he can't. Kyle Williams brings down Jarrah from behind. And the free kick is going to be taken by the goalkeeper Paul Hathaway. And there could be an early substitution here for Coleshill. Free kick taken and nodded on by Barlow. Glasgow will deal with that one. Volleys it clear. Only as far as Rob Evans. And Cox puts it out off the Coleshill man, and that took a touch off the Coleshill man last from our view. Cox trying to header it back, and it came with the head of Luke Barlow. The referee obviously didn't see the touch that Barlow made. And Barlow's left it for Tom Wills to take the throw in just in front of us. He's going to launch his one into the penalty area with that long throw. And there it goes. And head towards goal there by Benjamin, but Cox is forced down from behind by the captain. Bit of skipper on skipper action there in the penalty area, and the United man coming out on top, Kevin Thornton, lays it off for Tom Glasgow. Kai Williams down line towards Brian and Love and put out by the Coleshill man, Rob Evans. Glasgow, Thornton, back to Glasgow. Glasgow forced to play it back to one of his defenders in Callum Burgess. Returning to the starting lineup today. Can Moodim beat Coburn to that one? Yes, he can. Pierre Moodim, opportunity coming into the penalty area. Crosses block well. Coburn volleys that one away, but Jean Decory picks it up in the centre. Tries to lay it up to O'Grady. Gets in the second attempt, but no, United have lost the ball, and here comes the captain, Shane Benjamin. Yarra. And Burgess volleys that one clear. United appealing for a foul on Josh O'Grady, not given. Yarra. Barlow. A good challenge there from Tony. Oh, and Glasgow, and that was... that did not look pretty there as Barlow seemed to lash out at Glasgow. Well, the referee has decided that no action is necessary, and we'll carry on to nothing happened there. Thornton's taking more of a defensive approach today. Glasgow on the left wing, and Love and Williams with him. And tries to find Brian and Love. It's taking a final touch off Andre Gomez for a United throw. Decent attacking opportunity for the Red and Greens. Williams trying to stride into the penalty area. Still going Kai Williams, and the shot can only hit the side netting at the near post. So 25 minutes gone. Coleshill still have that one goal advantage. United yet to... Well, they've got one shot on target, but not a very convincing one. Coleshill with two efforts on goal. One of them I don't believe was intentional. But the other one found the back of the net. Love trying to capitalise from a mistake from Sam Brooks, but Brooks able to put it out for a throw before the veteran striker could bring it under control. Pierre Moodim will take this throw in with O'Grady in support. Thornton making himself available as well. He finds Kevin Thornton, dodges Yarra, and he takes a tumble. Yarra pushing him from behind, and United have this free kick on the right hand side. And Josh O'Grady likes to swing these ones in, not in a position to go for goal. He's got Thornton in support if he wants to go for a short one. And he lays it off for Pierre Moodim there. Clever routine. Moodim puts it in and just gathers it in the near post there by half away as Kai Williams was racing in to try and stab it home. It's a clever bit of play there from Coventry United as Moodim looked to have backtracked into his defensive zone. Darted down the right hand side. O'Grady just tapped it to the right. Moodim put it in. It looked to have worked, but Williams couldn't make the contact on the ball. And Barlow with the ball. He's going to lay it off for Tom Wheel. And we've seen this game likes those long throws. So don't forget, we will be taking a short break at half-time to swap over the laptop batteries to ensure we can bring you the second half of this match in full. As Wheel gets ready to launch this one into the penalty area. Cox dives up to get it, and United have conceded again! Cox missed with a header, and it's put in. It's put in by Simeon Coburn. No, driving to the bottom corner.
Simeon Coburn.
And Coventry United are 2 goals behind. And Rich Morris not too happy with that one, but 29 minutes in, Coventry United conceded again. Long throw by Wheel. Cox tries to jump up and head it clear, misses with the header. United defenders at a loss as to what to do. But there was Coburn with time on the ball. Calmly slotted it to the right of Rich Morris. And Coventry United have no complaints about that one. It was a simple error from their defence. And another error there from John Decory, attempting a long ball towards Callum Burgess and going out for a throw-in. I think Terry Anson will have some stirring words to his players at half-time. Anson demands perfection from his team, usually gets it. That's a slow start for Coventry United. Maybe a change in personnel required at the break. Well, Anderson did rest a number of senior players, including Kai Williams, for the game on Saturday in the FA Cup against Lichfield. Those players weren't needed. United ended up winning 5-1. Thornton clears the ball as Coles will try to find a third goal, which pretty much would put the final nail in the coffin. An attempted cross there by Gomez goes straight into the hands of Rich Morris. Quainer loses the ball. United can't retain possession. Hoofed away there by Sam Brooks. And straight into the penalty area with Rich Morris, who will take his time with this one. Half an hour played. Coleshill Town 2, Coventry United 0. With Simeon Coburn just scoring the second goal. Cox loses it on the right hand side. Yara. It's hooped onto the left hand side there by Barlow. But just heads it up. Glasgow should deal with this one. And he does. Flicks it on towards Kevin Thornton. But he can't bring the ball away from Tom Wheel. Evans on the right hand side with Barlow. Glasgow's with him. Can he dispossess him? Well, not right now, he can't. But Jean Decory can. Glasgow now. Brian and Love back to help out with defensive duties, but his pass can only find Dainty. And in comes Yara on the left-hand side now with Coburn. Coburn beats Moodim, still going Coburn. Looking a bit of crossing, Moodim gets a touch in it, but Coburn puts it in and tipped over at the near post there by Rich Morris. Coleshill certainly in control of this match. United just haven't seemed to find their rhythm, and the physio has been called over to attend to Jamie Coleman. Well, let's go through some scores in the EFL Cup while Coleman receives treatment.
When we have the patio here, you go and do pins.
Norwich are in front against Coventry City. Coventry City are behind at Carrow Road. Crystal Palace lead Blackpool 1-0. Swansea winning 1-0 at Peterborough. Rochdale look set to upset QPR. They're beating them 1-0. Stoke were a comfortable 2-0 advantage over Stevenage. 1-1 between Oxford and Brighton. Leeds are in the lead at Luton. Exeter 1, Hull 1, Wolves 2, Cambridge 1, Blackburn 0, Crewe 1. And Chelsea in front against Bristol Rovers, Everton in front of Yeovil. As we get set to get the game underway once again with a corner. And the corner is swung in on Morris. And the fans appealing for a penalty. The referee's not going to give it. One of Coleshill players going the ground there. Could have gone either way. It's bundled to the floor. Glasgow towards Brian and Love as we get things underway once again. And Love's pass towards Thornton is cut out well. An opportunity now for Coburn. Dodges mood him, lays it off, and a brilliant punch there from Morris as Benjamin put it towards goal. Still an opportunity for Coleshill as Barland tries to put it back in. Headed forward by Evans. And Benjamin unable to beat John Decory. Decory slides in, takes it away from Coburn. Well in there from John Decory, who was the man of the match last time out for Coventry United. But the red and green's in disarray at the back. As Williams attempted to break down the right hand side, it's cut out well. As we're about to hit 35 minutes, Coleshill in firm control of this match. And Coventry United are going to make an early change here. And coming on is going to be Elliot Palmer for the injured Jamie Coleman. Well, Coleman took a knock before that latest corner. And on comes Elliot Palmer, the former Nuneaton Griff man, who's enjoyed a decent start at his new club. United have got to try and get back into this match. It's going to take 3 goals to win it, at least. Wooden plays a 1-2 with Cox. Dodges the challenge of Yarra. United lose the ball, and here comes Yarra. Evans. Long lofted ball looking for Benjamin. And Palmer manages to head it back to Rich Morris. And Palmer getting stucking early on. Decory. On the right hand side now is Josh O'Grady. He's trying to beat Dainty on the right hand side, but gives what goes and puts it into the centre with Kevin Thornton. John Decory tries to play it back for Thornton, but Thornton didn't want it, and United have lost the ball once again. That's offside against Shane Benjamin. No question about that one. Clear as day. As the sun sets and the floodlights take over here at Pack Meadow, Coventry United certainly haven't shone so far. 2-0 down at Coleshill. Kyle Williams taken down with a slide challenge by Giovanni Dainty. He could have done without going in like that, and United have got themselves a free kick. And you've heard me say this one before, it's prime Josh O'Grady territory. Kevin Thornton's picked it up, and I think, in fact, Thornton's going to have a go. O'Grady is standing there with him, but it is going to be Kevin Thornton. He's lining this one up. The former Coventry City man. Thornton puts it into the penalty area and headed away easily. Midden will pick it up on the right hand side, looking to keep the move alive for Coventry United. Can he get away from Quainer? Good pressure from Quainer. Midden does eventually get past, still going Pierre Midden into the penalty area and cleared away. And put out for a goal kick. Well, Pierre Midden has provided United's best attacking threat in this game. That says something when you've got players like Kai Williams, Brian Love, Josh O'Grady, Chris Cox, proven attacking players with a lot in their arsenal, but right now just for some reason just hasn't clicked for Coventry United. But remember, last time that these two sides, that United played on this pitch in a pre-season game against another side, well, United lost. And it was not the best of performances. Maybe United aren't suited to the 3G pitch. Who knows? But we're witnessing United behind for the first time in the league season. But here come United now with Brian and Love. Chests it down well in the centre circle. Now Chris Cox, lofted ball onto the left-hand side. Glasgow might get to that one. No, he won't. It's going to be let out for a throw in there. As Evans just shepherds it out of play. Evans will take this throw. Thrown up line. And Palmer misses the ball, and it's come to Shane Benjamin. Thornton misses with the challenge now, and Luke Barlone tries to put it into the penalty area, and luckily for United the pass didn't exactly work out.
Keep your focus.
The goal kick only goes as far as Coburn. And Dainty tries to put it in. That will go straight to the goalkeeper in the penalty area. Rich Morris lays it off quickly to Tommy Glasgow. Glasgow now, Jean de Coury. Under pressure from Dainty. Still going to Coury. Still got the ball. He's a hard man to intimidate. He's Jean de Coury. And he's won United a throw. Glasgow's going to take this throw. He's got the Coury with him. Cox providing an option as well as Kevin Thornton finds Kevin Thornton. United can't retain possession and Wheel puts it up line, looking for Benjamin. Palmer manages to find Callum Burgess. Burgess has got to try and keep this one away from Coburn and puts it out for United. Took a deflection off Coburn during the attempted clearance. De Coury. Goes it back to Callum Burgess, a uninspiring performance from Coventry United in the opening period. 5 minutes to go into half time, maybe a little bit of stoppage time for the Jamie Coleman injury. Didn't look to be anything too serious. We'll try and get an update on how Jamie's doing a little bit later on. United win themselves a throw on the right hand side. Cox lays it up to Josh O'Grady. O'Grady needs some support and finds it from Cox further down line. Now Kai Williams. Can he get this one into the penalty area? Surrounded by white shirts, puts in the cross, and it's taking a deflection out for a Coventry United corner. It's surely got to be United's best chance for a goal before the break. It's going to be Josh O'Grady to take this corner. Moodin provides a short corner option. Kevin Thornton waits on the edge of the area. Maybe hoping for a Paul Scholes style long range volley. Puts towards the far post and Palmer heads it over. Doesn't matter anyway as the referee gives a free kick. So don't forget we will be taking a short break at half time to swap over the laptop battery to make sure we can bring you the second half in its entirety. If you've got anything to say on today's game, get in touch with us on Twitter at Matchday Hillz. Benjamin chests it down. Yara looking for Coburn. It's taking a touch off Moodim. And Coburn's got it on the left-hand side. Good crossing in. Lays it off for Shane Benjamin. May try a long-range one here. Lays it off for Tom Wheel. Takes a deflection. Coburn tries to stab it towards the goal. Doesn't make contact with the ball, and it will be a Coleshill corner kick on the left-hand side. Rather than going for a first goal to try and cut that deficit, right now it's looking like United could well concede a third goal as Coleshill put in the corner. But towards goal, Benjamin was obstructed there by Callum Burgess, but United getting away with that one somewhat. Here's Giovanni Dainty into the penalty area and headed away there by Chris Cox. He's not the tallest of players, Chris Cox, but he's good in the air. And United had themselves a throw-in. Mooden throws it line to Josh O'Grady. Back into the defence with Callum Burgess. Chris Cox. Coleshill not allowing Coventry United a second on the ball. And that rings true as Chris Cox is brought down in front of the United dugout. In front of a rather concerned looking Terry Hansen with a lovely long ball towards Brian and Love. Can he control it? Puts it across goal now. Kai Williams, if he gets a shot away, it could be a chance here. And now Brian and Love, and save well with the legs of halfway. Ball still over O'Grady, and it's blocked. And Coventry United with their best opportunity of the game. Gonzalez getting the final touch as it goes out for a corner kick. But both and Love and Williams with opportunities to put it into the net for the first time. Moodim plays it back to O'Grady. Cross is put in, and it's headed out of play once again by Tom Wheel. He didn't need to head that one out. It had gone past every United man. There's still time. 2 minutes until the original 45 ends. Maybe a little bit of added time. as Jamie Coleman was subbed off with an injury. We'll try and get some more details on Jamie's injury. As O'Grady puts in the corner, and it's gone over the crossbar for a goal kick. Bring you the half-time scores around the grounds as we kick off the second half here on Hillz FM Matchday. What we do know right now is that Coventry City are losing 1-0 at Carrow Road against Norwich in the EFL Cup second round. It's not been a good night for the Coventry side as Coventry United are losing 2-0 here at Coleshill Town. Coventry Sphinx, of course, drawing 1-1 yesterday at Sphinx Drive. Rich Morris has the ball in his possession inside his own box and lays it up to Elliot Palmer, who hastily finds Sammy Glasgow. And Coleshill just closing down Coventry at every opportunity. And Decory loses the ball. Tom Wheel out muscles Decory. That's not easy to do. Decory able to bring the ball back to United's favour. O'Grady wins himself a throw. Decory, 1-2 with Josh O'Grady. Decory plays it back now to Callum Burgess. Here's Elliot Palmer. A little bit more time on the ball. Now Chris Cox. And Cox darts through the centre, trying to create something for Coventry United. Couldn't dodge all the challenges, but it's come to Kevin Thornton, looking for Kai Williams. And Gonzalez able to get that one away. It will be a United throw. Probably the last attack of the first half. Chris Cox. Into the centre circle with Jean Decory. United have got one more chance to try and find a goal to do half the deficit before the break. Now Chris Cox dodges the challenge from Yara. Still going, Cox is forced back. Still Cox. Tries to thread it through for Brian Love. It's not going to work. A lofted ball. Shane Benjamin trying to get there before Elliot Palmer. Palmer able to hold off the big skipper. Morris to find Callum Burgess. United looking to break once more. With time running out. Kai Williams darts down the right hand side, but he's met by two strong challenges. Offside called against Shane Benjamin. Coleshill's counter attack didn't last long. We've played a minute of added time. United try and give themselves one more opportunity before the interval. O'Grady, Williams, back to O'Grady into the penalty area. Still going. Josh O'Grady's pulled back in a free kick on the edge of the penalty area. And Josh O'Grady thrives on these sort of positions. A little bit too far on the right-hand side of the area for his liking, but we've seen him hit them from here. In fact, his goal on Saturday against Lichfield, his first goal, I might add, found its way into the near top corner from this range, although it was a goal from open play rather than the set piece. Grady has been left alone with this one. Joshua Gray ready to strike this one. He's got options in the centre. And that's straight over the crossbar, and that brings the first half proceedings to an end. A disappointing opening 45 minutes for Coventry United. It sees the Reds, Red and Greens 2-0 down at Pack Meadow. Something just hasn't quite clicked for United in this first half. Coleshill able to close down United at every opportunity. Of course, the home side more used to this 3G pitch, but improvement is of course needed in the second half if United are to bring the game back. So the half-time score here at Pack Meadow: Coleshill Town 2, Coventry United 0. As once again you hear those farmyard animal noises, they just never seem to go away. We do have a little bit of cheering up here at Pack Meadow. It's not been the best of halves, but we've got every faith that Coventry United can turn around in the second half. Terry Henson with a little bit of time now to communicate with his players in the changing rooms, relay some new instructions, and hopefully for Coventry United's sake, give them a little bit of extra fuel in their bid to try and outrace the home side. So we're going to leave it there for the first half here on Hillz FM Matchday. We'll be back in around 10 minutes time as we get set for the second half at Pack Meadow. Half-time score is Coventry United 0, Coleshill Town 2.